fifth. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oakhill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball, as the Linton Miners tonight hosting the Eels from Clay City. Linton coming in with a record of 7-3, Clay City coming in with a record of 2-2. But most importantly, a SWIAC matchup that pairs two undefeated at 1-0 volleyball teams. It's right here in Linton tonight, a doubleheader, of course, with the junior varsity followed by the varsity contest afterwards. And so plenty of time to get over here and pick up some snacks and maybe a little something to eat in the concession stand and watch some great volleyball tonight. Heather?
Well, as we mentioned earlier, this is a SWIAC matchup, and the graphic you see on the screen details those 8 member schools that are part of the SWIAC All-Conference Championship Tournament. The Bloomfield Cardinals, Eastern Green Thunderbirds, North Central Thunderbirds, North Davies Cougars, Shakamak Lakers, White River Valley Wolverines, the Clay City Eels, and of course the Linton-Stockton Miners. We are broadcasting here at Linton-Stockton High School during the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. And before we get too far in, we'd like to say a congratulations to Audrey Sullivan. On Saturday, she reached her 1,000th assist point, which is pretty remarkable for a sophomore, and considering that they're only about, 5 or 6 games into the season. So we want to say congratulations to her, and we'll have more on that during the varsity matchup. As Kevin mentioned, we are currently in the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show, and we're going to take a quick timeout to hear from Jordan and Vaught Insurance. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We'd also like to welcome back our student reporter, Ashlyn Tatlock, to the booth tonight. Ashlyn, how is school going for you?
It's going good. I'm still doing online until I get my nose surgery, and then I'm going to go in person.
Well, I know that we have enjoyed having you do a lot of different little mini things, just kind of getting you used to being with Rader Media Sports. And you've got an upcoming birthday this Friday, so we're excited about that. And we're excited to welcome you here tonight to Run Camera. Kevin, I'm going to let you roll with the sponsors that you're going to hear tonight during the actual game broadcast.
Okay, the pregame sponsor tonight, as always, Jordan and Vaught Insurance. 80 years of combined experience. Treat you like family when you call Ross and his staff at Jordan and Vaught Insurance. Whether you're searching for home, auto, or life insurance, they'll make sure that you are covered. Call 812-384-3535 today. The ace sponsor for the night, Key Associates of Linton. Serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years, Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or your next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton Jackson, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks of Key Associates of Linton are there for you every step of the way. The replay sponsor, Greene County Vision Center, is a local family-owned business located on Highway 54 in Linton. They've been providing quality eye care, glasses, contact lenses, and treating patients like family since 2005. With a large selection of designer frames, stop in and let their staff help you pick out your new look. The set sponsor, Tim and Joan Warwick, we're appreciative of that. The block sponsors, Walton Funeral Service, from one generation to the next and from one family to another. Todd and Cindy Walton of Walton Funeral Service are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Dedicated to professional, compassionate service, their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them the very most. Scoreboard sponsors, Linton Cycle Sales, the Polaris factory authorized clearance events going on right now at Linton Cycle Sales. This is your chance to grab a 2025 side-by-side or ATV at some of our lowest prices of the year. Save up to $4,000 on select 2025 models, or get financing as low as 0.99% APR for 36 months. And the postgame sponsor, Tech Shack of Linton. You'll be surprised by what you'll find at Tech Shack in Linton. More electronic gear, parts, and supplies than you ever expected. It's like Radio Shack on steroids, and this ain't your daddy's shack. And by the way, if Ashlyn should roam with a wireless mic, that would be the Tech Shack wireless mic as well, and we appreciate them sponsoring that. Heather?
We'd also like to draw your attention to the bottom left corner of your screen. You're going to see in tonight's pregame rotation of a number of businesses that you will see and hear in tonight's broadcast, as well as those that have chosen to have their son, daughter, granddaughter, grandson, niece, or nephew in rotation, as you just saw there on the screen. We're giving kind of some different shout-outs. Let's show you one right now, Ava. This is Ava Bedell, sponsored by her mom and her sisters, and she's going to be promoted in every single broadcast Rader Media Sports has through the end of the 2025-2026 season. And as a reminder that if you purchase one of those, 50% of the proceeds goes back to that said team. So we're kind of having a little contest between all of the fall sports to see who can have the most banners that are rotating in the bottom of the broadcast. As he mentioned, we are in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show, and we're going to take a quick time out to hear from a couple of our Minor Pride sponsors. We'll be back in a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We'd also like to take this opportunity to let you know about this week in Rader Media Sports world. Obviously tonight, the big SWIAC matchup between Clay City here and Linton. But then we'll be right back here on Thursday evening for Northview. The Northview Knights are coming to Linton-Stockton, and we'll have that broadcast as well before Friday night's home opener for Linton Minor football as they host Archbishop Alter. And if you missed the memo on either the Linton-Stockton Athletics page or ours, is they are asking everyone to come in neon. And neon is commonly referred to as anything really bright colored. So there's bright orange, neon yellow, neon green, neon pink. What they are going to do is they are going to have some contests throughout the evening. So if you come in the gate and you're a student and you're in your neon, you're going to be registered for some prizes. There's also, too, some special opportunities for you to be able to buy some glow-in-the-dark items. So you'll want to bring some extra cash for that as well, because they are kicking off the 2025 season in a very special way to light up the Roy. I'm pulling up the graphic here. It says that you can wear your neon to be entered into a drawing, and the pep block will have lots of surprises. There's glow sticks and glow foam lights that are available for purchase for either $2 or $3. So make sure that you come out and start to kick off the 2025 home season in a very bright way, so to speak. Also on Thursday evening against the Northview Knights, they're asking everyone to come in their USA theme. So wear lots of red, white, and blue, stars, stripes. And I know Heidi Rimmel and athletic director Vanessa Schaffert are really trying to get the pep block theme up and going for every game. You'll see over here on, I don't know if I can pan this far, but there's some seats that are marked off for the pep block theme. So they're really trying to bring back the spirit here at Linton by involving the students of all ages, and they're actually asking for adults to come as well. So tonight's theme was blackout. And so obviously it's pretty easy for us to do since our colors are gray, black, and white. So, Kevin, I'll turn it back over to you.
Both teams are still warming up. The clock has not started ticking yet for the 15 minutes for the warm-up for both teams. And as Heather points out, I think this is not scheduled to start until 6 o'clock. So we're still a good 18 minutes away from the start of the junior varsity contest. And then, of course, follow that up with the varsity contest after that.
We want to remind everyone that we are streaming in syndication a couple of different ways. So obviously we always want you to follow us on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. You can also find us on YouTube, and on YouTube, let's give a shout out to Carly Crow, who says, "Let's go," number 14, Chloe King. We also are streaming on Facebook Live. Peggy Fonseca says, "Let's go Miners," and Daniel Phillips says, "Go Miners," from your asthmatic friend Big D. And we know that Big D, you had some testing today, so we hope everything went well.
He said asthmatic. Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm. So you have lots of different ways that you can watch your Miners tonight, or the Clay City Eels, whichever one that you wish. Just please keep in mind that all forms will go into the archives 24 hours after this game. So that means tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, everything will go dark until the end of the season. Kevin?
The captains have all met with the referees, who are still standing over in front of the officials' table over across the way. Clay City now taking the floor to start their warm-up for 7.5 minutes, and then it'll be, of course, the Linton-Stockton Miners' turn. Should be great volleyball tonight, and as I've said earlier, we certainly invite you to come and sit and join us, because you can still listen tonight while you're in the house to us.
One of the ways that we would like to kind of reiterate to all of our fans is bring in your earbuds or your AirPods and put us in your ear and listen to play-by-play action on YouTube. It's going to be the closest you can find as far as the live action happens, and you have the opportunity to go in and comment with us on Facebook as well, and we will do everything we can to give you a shout out back in real time. Kevin?
So why don't we take another break here? You are listening to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance Pregame Show. This is Rader Media Sports. If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
It's more so a movement than a moment, 100%.
Pretty step back, hits a three.
Grow with our team in order to help us accomplish our ultimate goal, which is to win championships.
Boston with the block by. Outlet pass. Holds Mitchell.
I think as a team, too, we've just continued to build that chemistry, and it looks a lot better on the court. And
what you're seeing this year, I think, is only really the beginning. From here on out, it's only going to get better and better.
Welcome back. We're about 10 minutes and 40 seconds away from the start of the junior varsity contest. Heather, I want to bring something up, and I know it just has only doesn't really have anything to do with this, but I find it interesting. Maybe we can get Ashlyn to weigh in here. She would not be a tiebreaker by any means, but every time I go, and I go a lot to the grocery store because I'm retired, I can go pick stuff up and help Heather out in that way, and I always come home with a surprise. Now, the last time I went, I came home with candy corn, but I came home with peanuts to go with it so that I mix the candy corn and the peanuts. Now, Heather immediately then goes, oh, well, let's put this on the web because I would not have put on peanuts to mix with that. And so, Ashlyn, do you eat candy corn first of all? And if you do you eat it with the mix of the nuts or just candy corn?
I do eat candy corn. If I had to say, I'd prefer it by itself, but if it comes in a bag with peanuts, you get a
if
salty.
If you're forced to eat it, if
yeah,
that's what you're saying.
You get a salty and a sweet like kind of situation. So, and plus you get kind of like a healthy little snack too.
Heather, is she going to run for office or what?
I'm not sure.
She really straddled the line on that one.
Well, I will say that, first of all, thank you to Kevin, he is a rock star when it comes to running errands. He loves to go out in what my mom used to refer to as the trap lines, where you went to the post office, the gas station, the grocery store. He's really good about helping that out, really good about cleaning house. We do a lot of things where we tag team a lot of the house chores and so forth. We put our fall stuff up yesterday, and he comes home with some candy corns with the candy pumpkins and throws some peanuts in it.
Clean the windows. You forgot about that.
Sorry. Clean the windows today. But we're not one to really talk about food, but we are thinking fall, and it is starting to get cooler temperatures and so forth. And the nice thing about fall is we're going to have a lot of intermixing of cross-country meets. We're going to have a lot of golf. We're going to have a lot of volleyball, football, tennis. Tonight, the high school golf team is hosting Bloomfield and Shakamak at the Phil, so that's pretty cool. There's also cross-country is participating in the Edgewood Invitational. Actually, it's called the Mustang Invitational at Edgewood High School. So that is pretty cool as well. Tomorrow night, we know that junior high volleyball, junior high football will both be back in action for that. So that is pretty cool. As always, we want to remind you to keep updated on our Facebook page because we can keep all of that information to you. We're going to take a quick time out, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com. Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We'd like to welcome those Clay City Eels that are checking in tonight either on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, Facebook Live, or our YouTube station. And Kevin, the last time that a Linton team faced a Clay City team, not really necessarily each other, but was when we all traveled to Lagodi for the regional basketball action, and we had the opportunity to sit next to the Clay City Elite Broadcasting, which they've always been very generous and very kind with us, and we had the opportunity to sit next to them as Clay City was vying for a regional championship. Kevin?
Yeah, and we must say, I think Heather would agree with me on this, their basketball team last year, the boys basketball team, I thought was one of the best teams that Linton had played, and maybe one of the best teams in the state. I know they lost in the state championship game, but to me, they were a championship caliber team.
You know, my dad, who's probably listening tonight, was a basketball coach there for many years at Worthington Jefferson, and so he watches lots of basketball. And I remember the thing that he told me after the sectional, after he watched, he says those players had the longest arm span stretched out of any team that he had ever seen, and he said by far this is one of the best ball teams I've seen in a long time. So we would agree with that as well. But Clay City has always been extremely kind. I was a roommate with the Clay City guidance counselor, Deanne Spears, for many years down at USI, and I just think a lot of the program up at Clay City and a lot of the students and the athletes basketball team last year came into Linton-Stockton as we faced them here and brought a number of pop tabs for the Ronald McDonald House. And I'm just anxious to see this SWIAC matchup on both sides of the court.
And, Heather, by the way, we've got an extremely busy week.
We do, as mentioned earlier in the broadcast. We have Thursday night, we'll be right back here against Northview. Friday night will be Friday Night Lights with Archbishop Alter, and then Saturday morning we turn right around and have Bloomington North volleyball here. So all told, by the time that we get done with this week, we will have 7 actual games. So we're very excited to be able to bring all of these games to you, and I do want to take a personal moment here out. As many of you that are following us and following our page and so forth, it has been a very difficult week for our family, and we are responding to questions and messages as quickly as we possibly can. But Kevin, it's nice to be back with the school that we love, covering a sport that we love. And we just want to say thank you to all who have sent their kind thoughts and prayers to us.
Yeah, I think sometimes you don't realize how much these games mean to us. I know we try to broadcast them and put them up for the kids and for the parents and really for the enjoyment of everybody. But I think maybe this week we begin to realize how much it means to us. And that's good. That's a good thing. And that's why we're here tonight, getting ready to bring this game to you between two good teams. As Heather points out, we have a lot of respect for Clay City, the varsity contest now, and I've got some stats and stuff that we can go over, but I'm going to kind of save that for the Jordan and Vaught Insurance varsity pregame show, which will be coming up in a little bit. We're now just a couple of minutes away. The Miners just getting ready to conclude their warm-up here on the floor. I did get a chance to talk to the coach a little bit here as he came up and sat a little bit, and we just got a chance to talk. And Heather, I think he was overall very pleased with how the team played last weekend. It was a busy weekend for them. 3 games in the tournament play, and then they also had a Bar Reeve game before that, since the last time we watched them. But I think he said overall he was very pleased.
Well, and I think that's a good reminder. You know, the last time we covered the Miners was last Tuesday, 1 week ago from today, when the Lagodi Lions came to Linton. And unfortunately, we were not able to broadcast the Bar Reeve game there in Bar Reeve due to their policies of not letting us broadcast. So this is the first chance we've had to look at the Miners, and they've had about, 5 games since then, 5 or 6 games since then. We were able to stay in touch, obviously, with the coach and stay in touch with all the postings on Twitter and try to push that out to all of you as we had that become available. But it feels good to see the kids on the court here. We're going to take one really quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA. I'm waiting and going to let the buzzer sound to tell you that we are ready for volleyball.
As a reminder, Kevin Rader, Heather Rader, and Ashlyn Tatlock broadcasting live from Linton-Stockton High School.
Teams, the junior varsity teams getting lined up here. I'm always never quite sure they're going to introduce the starting lineups, or this is just a lineup in order to shake hands underneath the net. Seems like it varies sometimes, whether you're home or away.
See Bill Collins here, retired member of the Linton-Stockton School Corporation, and it's always good to talk with him.
Teams greet one another in sportsmanship underneath the net, and now both huddle. We're just about ready for volleyball.
We want to say thank you to all sponsors you're going to see and hear in tonight's rotation that make these broadcasts free to view at home for all of you back at home. And as a reminder, 30% of what they donate as sponsorship goes directly back to Linton-Stockton Athletics. So it is a win-win.
Okay, help me get the numbers for Clay City girls, because they're standing
4, 7, and
11.
3.
I see 11. 4,
7, and 3.
7 and 3.
11.
11. I've got that.
And Ashlyn, do you see the 2 here on the? At the
2. Adelaide Thompson.
Looks like 18 and 13.
18. I don't have a 13. I hate that when that happens. But anyway, getting ready to serve here is number 13, which we do not have. There's the service. We'll set the Miners for you here momentarily. There's Piper Bland there with a hit, but it'll be a point for Clay City. And let's see now. Piper's out there, 24. Eleanor Stewart is out there, number 3. Number 14, Chloe King with that hit. There's Piper Bland with a little push down the line. It's out. Let's see, Carmichael, Lainey Carmichael, number 17 is out there. Addie Walton, number 10. See, I think I'm one short. Oh, is that Sage Hall?
Sage Hall is the libero for tonight's match.
Thank you. So I think I've got them now. It's always a little bit of a pickle when they don't introduce them, but here we go. We're underway. Nice little tip. Nice block by Carmichael. Goes back out of bounds off the deflection. It'll be a point for the Miners. First one, they trail 2-1. Just underway, junior varsity contest. Piper Bland stepping back to serve. Great serve. Man, that must have been right on the line.
That qualifies as a key associate ace for Linton.
Thank you, Heather. Sage Hall throwing the ball back again to Piper. We're knotted up at 2.
On the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Another good serve.
Oh, a nice throw down attempt there by the Miners. Oh, a great dink shot. I think that was by number 4, Isla Myers. Great shot. Gives a 3-2 advantage to Clay City. as Heather points out on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Back to serve again now is number 4, Myers, in the net. So Malia Goodman now checking into the game. Carmichael going out. Sage Hall stepping back to serve. Right at the net. Opportunity? No. Goodman was there, had the ball come over the net, but it didn't make it.
Tied up at 4 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Hall back to serve again. Oh, I thought that might be long, but we're playing it. Oh, a good one-handed attempt there by Rader. And it puts Sage Hall back again at the service line for the 3rd consecutive time at 5-4 Miners. Ooh, that was called out. So another point for the Miners.
Need a hand with your next big project? Call Hall's Excavating for all types of excavating. They are family-owned, local folks you can trust to get the job done right.
Clay City gets a free ball up and over for the Miners. See what they can do with it. Malia Goodman up and over the net. Coming back the other way. Set. Oh, what a nice swing by number 3, Eleanor Stewart for the point. She was at the left pin, cross court to the right side, a winner. (7-4). Sage Hall serving again for the 5th consecutive time.
Out of rotation for Clay City. That's an automatic point for the Miners.
Well, Sage Hall has her Miners on a roll. I believe they were down 4-2, and now they're up 8-4.
That's going to qualify as a key associates of Linton Ace. And Clay City wants to take a moment to talk about it. We're going to be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
In an accident and need a lift? Skinner's Towing Service is your reliable, fast, and friendly service you can depend on 24/7. Call 812-699-0743 for locally owned, affordable service. Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years of experience in the construction field, he'll strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583.
Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $4 for every A on their semester report card. For more information, visit your local Crane Credit Union branch or find out more at cranecu.org. Kevin?
Sage Hall waiting for the okay from the referee in order to go. Serving the net right in the tape. Well, she had an incredible run there. Miners leading 9-5. Stepping back to serve, number 7, Kenley DeCorliss. Get it up and over on a free ball. Miners. Set. Stewart. Shot wide. (9-6) on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And again, the serve by DeCarlis. That one, point Miners.
Katie Marie Photography is located in Duggar, Indiana, specializing in newborns and littles. Find her Facebook page for more information at Katie Marie Photography.
Chloe King with the serve. Another free ball up and over. Nice push there. Little tap, doesn't quite make it over the net. That push does. Chloe King with the set to Stewart. Nice dig by Rader. Go back to Stewart with a runner with the right hand. Played easily by Clay City. Tap in the middle of the donut. Set. In the air, another set. Another long strike. A great swing, I believe, by Malia Goodman. Just a little long. Just over the net. Tharp is able to get a return on it. It knots up in the net.
Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give him a call at 812-798-2615.
Eleanor Stewart with a strong serve, but it hit the tape and could not make it over. Point Clay City. So that makes it 11-8. Clay City on a little run to bring this a little closer here on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. DeCarlos has done a great job. Nice serve there. Great dig by the Miners. Well, they're going to have to get this one up and over, and they do. The set. Malia Goodman.
Nice swing.
Coming back in now is Lainey Carmichael. Going out for the moment, Sage Hall. Carmichael to serve. Great serve. Even better dig there by number 2, Thompson.
That was Malia that served.
Oh, was it? Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Here's a point for Clay City. Back to serve is Thompson. And that's an ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace. She'll get another one. They have really battled back. It's now 12-10. Another good serve. Great dig. Nice play there by Backfish. Go in the middle. The set. Piper. The set coming the other way. Ball hit a little too hard by Abby Morris. Long.
Fish Monuments is located at 289 A Street Northeast in Linton. They'll meet with you to design your special cemetery monument. So whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, contact Fish Monuments in Linton or by phone at 930-236-3002.
Tharp goes out. Addie Walton in for serve. There's a little tap right at the net. Almost a throwdown. Didn't quite work. Thompson gets it up and over for Clay City. Working it to Piper Bland with a runner with a right hand. Long. (13-11). Rydell coming in. Allie Backfish, the freshman, going out for the Eels. Another long swing there. Point Clay City. And they will attempt now to tie this thing up. Looked like the Miners had this one well under control. Nice dig by the Miners, but it's out. Yep, great serve and ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Set by Walton. Nice tip by Carmichael. Miners needed that one. Go back on top, 14-13. Piper Bland back to serve. Great serve. Somehow they were able to keep that one going, but ultimately it was too much to handle for the Eels.
Want to say hello to Kim Keller, checking in from Terre Haute. She says apple crisp is her fall favorite.
Well, that's a tape serve, but it still gets over. Free ball. Carmichael. Nice tap. Miners play it well. Oh, a good block there. A great attempt by Chloe King, but it was a Walton Funeral Service block at the net by the Eels. It's now 15-14, and again they're serving to tie this thing up. Isla Myers, the freshman, back to serve. Chloe King with a little push there. There's a nice block at the net by Carmichael.
Great return on Clay City.
Walton Funeral Service block. Point Miners.
Just one hit too many.
16-14, Linton.
I really like the collective effort. Both teams on each side of the net are having to work as a team here.
Thompson gets it up and over.
The score shows that.
Stewart tries a little tap. The Eels pick it up. Goodman, Walton, Stewart. One-handed stab keeps that ball alive. Great play there by Myers. Over for the Miners. Little runner, kind of a push shot right at the right pin for the Miners. Boy, a lot of back and forth here. Piper Bland from the back row. Oh, thought we might have a throwdown. No dice. Stewart. Boy, again, a great dig. Finally, a point for the Miners.
Coming off those rafters is just never know from time to time whether it's going to work.
Here's the serve. Nice dig by Thompson. Tap over. Walton on the set. Malia Goodman, miss hit. Just a hitting error. 17-15 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, and serving now is DeCarlis. Stewart again, off the ceiling. Are the Eels going to be able to play it?
There. They do.
Great job. Goodman off the deflection. (18-15). Tharp coming back in. Walton going out. And back to serve, Chloe King. Ooh, in the net. (18-16) on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Stewart again. This time they moved her for the right pin, so she goes from the right to the left. Cross court. Nice swing, 19-16. Eleanor Stewart. Out. Boy, I'm glad I'm never a linesman. I can never tell some of those what they're in or out. Back to serve. I believe that's number 1, Cassie Evans. Yes. Piper Bland, long. 19-18. Evans with an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace.
Tied up at 19 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Set. Piper. Little push. Gets caught up in the net. Too slippery for the Eels. 20-19. Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Carmichael coming back in, going out. Number 7, Sage Hall. Malia Goodman to serve. Boy, I don't know. Perfect ace. I wasn't sure that was going to clear the net. A Key Associates of Linton ace for Malia Goodman. Very timely. Gives the Miners a 21-19 advantage. Thompson with the dig. Eels getting it up and over. Piper couldn't get to it. And it was over Carmichael's head. I'm not sure who that set was intended for.
Little indecision there for the Miners.
Adelaide Thompson with the serve for Clay City. Olivia Tharp with the kill. She was on the right side. 22-21. Walton coming in. Olivia Tharp now has gone out. Walton getting the directions from her coach and older sister. Oh. We'll call that one an ace. It was well played. Key Associates of Linton. Nice swing on that one. Gives them a 23-20 advantage. See if they can close it out when we come back. This is Rader Media Sports. The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7. Linton Sporting Goods serves Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. We specialize in embroidery and team sales, located on Highway 54 west in Linton. Stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today. Addie Walton back to serve for the Linton-Stockton Miners at 23-20. Oh boy, gets an ace. Very timely. Key Associates of Linton, ace. And Addie now serving for the first set. Back row able to make a play on it, up and over. Carmichael with a little push. Nice block by Carmichael. Boy, she was all over that time. Carmichael make us 25-20. The Miners take the first set in this junior varsity contest.
We're going to be back in just a moment. We're going to hear from our scoreboard sponsor, Linton Cycle Sales. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
In over 50 years of business, two things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years' experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho, 812-847-3381. Our family, caring for yours. Violet and Company, located in downtown Linton with flowers for all occasions. Find them on Facebook at Violet and Company to stay up to date with new gift arrivals and upcoming specials. Whether you're looking to brighten someone's day with a simple bouquet or celebrate a birthday, wedding, or special occasion, they encourage you to live life in full bloom. Life moves fast, car rides, chaos, and cuddles, but protecting your family with life insurance, that's worth slowing down for. Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, because love plans ahead. 812-582-8941.
We want to welcome all who are watching on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, also Facebook Live, and we want to check in. Mary Sue Ensing says, good luck, Miners. We also want to say hello to those that are checking in on our YouTube station. So we have plenty of opportunities. If you're not able to join in person or you would like to go back and watch on the replay, we have all of that information available for you on our Facebook page. Kevin?
The Eels are already on the floor. The Miners still discussing some things. Scott Vanderkolk, the varsity coach, up at the scorer's table. I think they're just still working on the lineup for the Miners. See, out on the floor now for the Miners. Number 3, Eleanor Stewart. Number 14, Chloe King. Number 24, Piper Bland. Number 16, Malia Goodman. And I think the other one is number 10, Addie Walton. And, of course, the libero, who I think is Chloe King.
It looks like Sage Hall is
or Sage
the
Hall. I'm sorry,
He's
yes.
Get ready to.
Thank you.
This is always a little bit confusing at the very beginning of the game because it looks as though the team numbers are set. Here's Katie Wall getting ready to check in. And then Sage Hall is probably going to substitute for one of the members. But it seems like it's a little different each game.
Still some discussion going on.
It looks like they're over here trying to get something out of maybe a game ball. Maybe not.
No, I get your point because now Coach Vanderkolk is headed that way as well.
Sage Hall has checked in for Katie Hall.
Walton to serve. Eels. Well, one hit too many. Lost track a little bit there. I think Kenley DeCorliss knew it as soon as she had hit it that she went for the set instead of going over. Point Miners 1-0 second set. Addie Walton to serve. Oh, almost got the ace. It fell perfectly, but great dig by the Eels. Free ball back for Clay City.
Great return there by Sage Hall.
The set. Sage Hall back row. Oh, a little miss hit. Little indecision there, I think, between Stewart and Addie Walton. Point for the Eels. We're knotted up 1-1 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Ace. Right at the feet of Sage Hall.
That is the key associates of Linton Ace.
2-1. Clay City. Great serve. Walton with the set. And the kill. Great swing by Chloe King on the left pin. Knots it up at 2 apiece as Piper Bland steps back to the service line.
Just saw that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Too far. 3-2 Eels. And going back to serve now, Isla Myers. Got to get it up and over. Stewart's able to do that. Walton with the set. Gets it just over the net. Oh, my.
Barely over.
No kidding. That just kind of climbed, spun its way up and over for Chloe King for the winner. And it ties it up at 3-all. As right now the libero, Sage Hall, goes back to serve.
Substitution, Katie Hall in for Malia Goodman.
Here's a serve. Nice dig. Free ball. Stewart, softer touch on that one. Piper Bland with the dig. It goes into the net and then is double hit. Point Eels. 4-3. They are ahead and they have the serve. Kenley DeCorliss. A net serve just over. Nice swing there. I'm not sure what that call was. Miners get the point. It's been somebody in the net. 4-4 is our score right now as Chloe King serves it up. Thompson pushes it forward. They get it up and over. Strong swing there, but a little too strong by Katie Wall, the freshman. Five, 4 Eels. Second set. Miners won the first one, 25-20. Tharp. Just long. 6-4, getting a little breathing room here now for the Eels. Kind of a rainbow serve there. Cross-court strike by Stewart, handled by the Eels. Piper handles that one from the back row, but can't make up the distance on that. 7-4 Eels. Good save by Tharp over the left pin. Nice hit by Anna Boring for Clay City, but it goes to Stewart. She has a strong hit. Boy, oh man, if that had gotten that one over the net, it would have been miraculous. But it was a nice try there by number 8, Anna Boring. Makes it a 7-5 game. Clay City still with the lead. And stepping back now is Eleanor Stewart to serve in the net.
I want to say hello to Niall and Kathy Regal, who are checking in on Facebook Live.
8-5 Eels. And another net serve. They return the favor. Boring, Anna Boring puts it in the net. Malia Goodman is checking back in. Going out is Katie Wall, I think. Nope, Katie comes back in. Katie's going to serve. I'm sorry, going out is Sage Hall. Malia Goodman stays in. Great serve, an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace, thank you. Boy, she has a nice touch back there, doesn't she, Katie?
Yep.
I jinxed her. As soon as she said that, she smacked Piper Bland in the front line. Going back to serve is Adelaide Thompson. The serve, nice dig by Stewart. Piper. Thompson tries to save it. Cannot. (9-8) Miners serving here to try to tie it up. Addie Walton. Free ball up and over. Oh, that would have been out, I think. The Miners play it. Set by Walton. Piper. Thompson with a nice deflection. Up and over. Back row again. Back row touch by Stewart. Point Miners, they knot it all up at 9 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And we have a timeout on the floor. So let's take a moment out. This is Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
Is your roof ready for the next storm? Whether it's a leak, replacement, or brand new look, Buncombe Valley Roofing has you covered for 13 years. We've been the trusted name in residential and commercial roofing in southern Indiana, offering membrane, shingles, and all-metal roofing. Call Coach Sierra Babcock to schedule your free estimate at 812-227-0818. Addie Walton to serve. Nice play, great shot. I'm not quite sure who that was for Clay City, but it was a great shot. Out. 10-10, Clay City to serve. Number 10, Allie Backfish going out. Lily Rydell coming in for Clay City. Strong serve. Walton runs it down. Gets it to Piper Bland. Push shot down the sideline. Handled by the Eels. Malia Goodman. Whoa, I think the net actually helped her out on that one. She gets the kill. 11-10. Piper Bland watching her coach as she steps back to serve. Miners with their first lead here in the second set. Nice play by Kenley DeCorliss at the net for the Eels. And back to serve, Isla Myers. Walton with a set. Malia Goodman, tap, but was she in the net? Nope, somebody else must have been. Point Miners, 12-11. Getting ready to come back in now is Carmichael. Great serve, just right up and over the net. Little tap. Miners handle it, set from the back row. Great play by Thompson to keep that ball alive. There's a great play at the net. Great block by Carmichael. Stewart. Thompson with the dig. Go to Boring. She gets it over. Again, back to Stewart. Eels not letting anything easy go over. Carmichael with the deflection, but the Eels go tit for tat on that one and get it over on the left-hand side. Serve and knotted up at 12. Stewart had a little problem there with that set. Addie tapping her chest like it was my fault. And going back to serve now is DeCorliss. Eels with a 1-point advantage, 13-12, second set. Nice runner there by Chloe King, and it eventually turns into the point for the Miners. They knot it up at 13s. And going back to serve for the Miners is Chloe King. Miners with it. Tharp. Good swing on the right-hand side, but it went right into the net. We have a new girl in the game for Clay City, number 19, Delaney Haviland. Getting in for the first time. Carmichael. Thompson with a dig. Haviland. Oh. Haviland and also number 8, Anna Boring. Moment of indecision over there. Turns into a point for the Miners, and it's 14-all. Stewart to serve. Or maybe not. Now coming in to serve is number 23, Savannah Hughes. Into the net. So it's King, Carmichael, and Tharp on the front line right now for the Miners. There's the serve by Boring. Dig by Chloe King. Piper Bland with a push. Free ball up and over. Tharp. Great hit at the net. Carmichael's timing for the throwdown was perfect.
Lainey's having a good game today.
She is. Boy, that was perfect.
And take a look at this at the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Yeah, that is worth a second look. 15-all. Goodman was there for the play, but she didn't have to make it. Miners get a point now and are leading 16-15 as Chloe King steps back to serve.
Sage Hall.
Or Sage Hall, doggone it. Here, another nice block at the net. Tharp and Goodman there for the Walton Funeral Service block.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks of Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. Linton Sporting Goods, your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports. Locally owned and operated in the family for 40 years to make sure you're ready for the start of the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today. Sage Hall back to serve. Miners with a 2-point advantage, 17-15 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Nice dig by Thompson again. She has done yeoman's work back there. Set Goodman off the block for the kill. 18-15. Miners trying to close this one out. They're still 7 points away from doing it, but they have a 3-point advantage. Myers with the strike. Piper Bland.
Nice free ball.
Yeah, that really was over her head. There's a miss hit, or it might have been a set attempt to Tharp, but nobody was there. It goes out of bounds. Point for the Eels. I'm taking a moment here at the scores table. In an accident and need a lift, Skinner's Towing is your reliable, fast, and friendly people you can depend on 24/7. Call 812-699-0743 for locally owned and affordable service. Heritage Lumber and Supply, your local source for lumber and building materials, located behind Walmart. They're locally owned and operated. They offer full building packages, exterior building products, windows, doors, and more. Let them help you with your project, 812-798-1178, or visit them at the web at heritagelumbersupply.com. There's a hit into the net by number 8, Anna Boring. That's going to be a point for the Miners as Addie Walton goes back to serve. It's now 19-16 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Walton serve. Miss hit. 20-16. Walton will serve it up again. Eels over the net, barely, and out of bounds. Point Miners, 21-16. Adelaide tried to dig that out. She did, but it went right into the net. It was just too hard to fish out of there at that point. So it's 22-16 now. Miners 3 points away from closing this out. And it's in the net. 22-17. Eels to serve, trailing by 5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Up. Set, nope, calls her own number. Walton, the set, Malia Goodman. Nope. Nice tip, Piper Bland comes up with that. Walton with the serve, gets it over to Chloe King, and it's in the net. (22-18) on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners still with a 5-point advantage. Gotta get it up and over, and they do. Sage Hall. There's a nice swing, but a little too hard. Number 7, Kenley DeCorliss. Tharp in the ball game. Going out is number 23, Savannah Hughes. Piper Bland with the serve. It's a great serve. That is an ace.
Key Associates of Linton.
So here we're serving for the set and the match. Free ball. Who the Miners going to go to here? It just drops for the point, and it was in. Point Miners, that's going to do it. 25-20 and then 25-18 in the second set. The Linton Junior Varsity take both. When we come back, we will begin the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show for the varsity contest to follow. This is Rader Media Sports.
Hi, my name's Kinley Carmichael. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was whenever we came back from a 10-point deficit against Washington last season.
Hi, I'm Abby McKee. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and I'm looking forward to my senior season with my best friends.
Hi, my name's Ella Warwick. I've been playing volleyball for 6 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was our state appearance my freshman year.
Welcome back. The Eels have taken the floor, the varsity Eels, I should say, as the Miners sweep the two junior varsity contests. Here are the Miners now. The varsity Miners coming in with a record of 7-3, 1-0 in the SWIAC. Clay City coming in with a record of 2-2, but again, 1-0 in the SWIAC conference. So a big matchup anytime you get in conference play, and it's nice that the Miners are able to do this at home, not have to play on the road in this SWIAC contest. I noticed the pep block is a little fired up tonight.
I was actually today, Kevin, working on the graphics for all the SWIAC matchups for this this season, and let's give you a little peek into this season while you take the opportunity to stand up here. So tonight we mentioned that the SWIAC matchup between the Clay City Eels and the Linton-Stockton Miners is here. That's after a win by the Linton-Stockton Miners against White River Valley Wolverines on August the 20th. The Miners will face North Central on the road this season for their SWIAC conference, and that will be on September the 22nd, and we will be there carrying that game for you as well as the North Davies matchup. The North Davies matchup will be here, and then on 10-2, Linton-Stockton will host the Shacamac Lakers here as well before they head to Bloomfield on 10-8. So out of 8 games for the SWIAC, the Linton Lady Miners will actually only go on the road for 3 of those games, 3 of the 8. That is Eastern Green on September the 18th, North Central on September the 22nd, and then the Bloomfield matchup is on October the 6th. So 5 of 8 of the SWIAC games will be held right here in Linton-Stockton. Quick reminder for those that are just now tuning in, this broadcast for the Clay City Eels, as you can see here on the screen, is being streamed on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, as well as the Facebook Live. You can find us both places there. You can also go in and comment with us on our YouTube station. Just like Trevor Sparks just did, says, got to give a shout out to the volleyball girls for making the trip to Monrovia to cheer on the the football team on Friday. The whole team is there tonight to return the favor. Go Avery and go Miners. And if I can get this to pan out as needed, I'm going to show you tonight's pep block. The pep block theme for tonight's broadcast and tonight's matchup was blackout, and you'll see a number of members of the Linton-Stockton football team, as well as the tennis team, as well as the girls basketball team, have all come in their gear to be able to show their support for the Linton Miners volleyball team. We are going to take a quick timeout right now to be able to show you our pregame sponsor. That is Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. As a reminder, we are in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show. So you want to give Ross and his staff in Bloomfield a call. For 80 years of combined experience, who treats you like family, making sure you're covered. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan Vaught, whether you're searching for home, auto, or life insurance. They will make sure you're covered by calling 812-384-3535 today. We want to say thank you to Tim and Joan Warwick that will serve as tonight's set sponsor. We also want to say that you can not only visit us on YouTube, but also Facebook Live and the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network as well. Tonight's replay sponsor is Greene County Vision Center. They are a local family-owned business located on Highway 54 in Linton and have been providing quality eye care, glasses, contact lenses, and treating patients like family since 2005. With a large selection of designer frames, stop in and let their staff help you pick out your new look today. Scoreboard sponsor tonight and every broadcast we have during the 2025-2026 season is Linton Cycle Sales. They want to remind you that their Polaris factory authorized clearance event is going on now at Linton Cycle Sales through September 30th. This is your chance to grab a 2025 side-by-side or ATV at some of the lowest prices of the year. Save up to $4,000 on select 2005 models and get 0.99% APR financing for 36 months. Tonight's block sponsor is Walton Funeral Service. From one generation to the next, from one family to the other, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Dedicated to professional and compassionate service, their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Tonight's ace sponsor is Key Associates of Linton. Serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years, Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home, your next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks of Key Associates of Linton are there for you every step of the way. We'd also like to say thank you to our post-game sponsor, Tech Shack of Linton. You'll be surprised what you'll find at Tech Shack in Linton. More electronic gear, parts, and supplies than you've ever expected. It's like a Radio Shack on steroids, and this isn't your daddy's shack. So give them a call today. You just saw on our camera there our student reporter, Ashlyn Tatlock, who is joining me back in the booth tonight. While Kevin takes a little bit of a break, Ashlyn and I are going to have a little bit of chat here. While the crowd tends to form in, a lot of those are coming in black because it is a blackout theme for this night's pep block. We want to say hello to Margaret Ann Simon, who says, just getting home from a long day in Evansville. Oscar was proud to see his mama this evening. And go Lady Miners. The porch light is on. Margaret Ann, when we came in today to set up, believe it or not, at 3:45, because Mr. Rader loves to be here early, we saw the porch light on. So we want to say thank you for your sponsorship, thank you for checking in, and always thank you for your support of anything Linton-Stockton. So Ashlyn, let's talk a little bit about how classes are going for you. You're in an online role for right now as you're waiting some outpatient sinus surgery. So
yes.
How are classes going?
They're going good. I don't like English, but after this 8 weeks, I'll only have to take math. And then the second semester, I'll start anatomy, and then I'll apply for the radiology program. And hopefully, I'll start that in fall.
Awesome. And obviously, here at Linton-Stockton, you ran track, you were in cheerleading, you played softball, You were in a number of clubs, and you and I talked a little bit earlier. Do you miss high school?
Yes, I miss high school a lot. But it's exciting starting your life outside of high school and, taking those small steps to your future, So I definitely do miss high school, but I'm excited to start my life.
Well, we do certainly appreciate your opportunity to sit in with us and a number of games. As a quick reminder, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you where we're going to be next. Obviously, tomorrow is an off day for Rader Media Sports, but there's lots of sports action that's going to be happening. 7th and 8th grade football will take place, as well as tennis, as well as some junior high volleyball. All of those information will be placed on our Facebook page tonight as we get home. So you'll want to stay tuned in to all of that as well. Thursday night, we return right back here as the Lady Miners will host the Northview Knights, and that's a pretty big matchup every year. So the theme of this year's at-home contest for Northview is red, white, and blue. So you want to make sure that you come decked out in red, white, and blue patriotic gear and be ready to support your Linton-Stockton Miners. Then Friday night, home opener for the Miner football team as they host Archbishop Alter. And that is a neon night at the Roy. So we want to light up the Roy in all of your neon. And if you're a student and you come through the gate and you're dressed in neon, you will be entered in to win some surprises from Linton-Stockton. They're going to have glow necklaces, a lot of glow materials available for purchase. So be sure to bring along some of your extra cash to be able to participate and help light up the Roy. We're going to take a really quick time out to hear from one of our Miner Pride sponsors, Crane Credit Union. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the Grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the Grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton. The Miners take the floor now. Miners coming in with a record of 7-3. Clay City coming in with a record of 2-2. Both 1-0 in the SWIAC. We do not have team statistics for the Eels, but we do have them for the Miners. The Miners coming in, they've lost twice to Bar Reeve and once to Bloomington South, but other than that, they have 7 out of 10 wins so far this year. Hitting percentage, Ella Warwick hitting at .353 on the year. Kills per set. For Ella Warwick, that's 5.6%. Kills overall, Ella Warwick is 124 on the year. Avery Feltner with 30 and Layla Jennings with 28. And aces, well, Ella's doing it from there as well with 33 on the year. Taylor Warwick with 9, Avery Feltner with 8. Blocks at the net, Layla Jennings with 10. Kenley Carmichael with 9. Abby McKee with 7. In digs, well, it's Taylor Warwick, the other Warwick girl playing on this team. 99. Ella was 61. Audrey Sullivan with 57. And as Heather already pointed out once already on the Jordan and Vaughn Insurance pregame show before the junior varsity contest, Audrey Sullivan hit the plateau with 1,000 assists so far. And for the sophomore, she's just having another tremendous year. What an athlete. Heather?
Well, we want to say thank you to all of the sponsors, individuals, parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles. As you see in rotation in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you'll notice a number of these businesses that are in rotation you'll hear in tonight's broadcast, but then you'll also, for instance, see a picture here with a message from a mom or a dad or a grandmother and a grandfather. We gave the opportunity for any cross-country, tennis, volleyball, football, or golf member or band or cadet the opportunity to have their picture showcased in each of our broadcasts during the entire year. And for a $100 fee, you can have your child's photo from the media day rotate in every broadcast from now until the end of school, with $50 of that going back to the actual team of choice. So for instance, this $50 is going back to the cross-country team. And so there's not really time running out because we will take these any time of the year. But if you'd like to help support your team and have that $50 go back to the specific team of choice, that deadline is actually going to be September the 12th. And we'll have more information on that on our Facebook page a little bit later this evening. Kevin?
Well, the Miners, as we said, are currently loosening up. Talk a little bit about the pep group down here again, Heather, because, I mean, look at how they are definitely guys and gals.
So one thing that Heidi Rimmel and athletic director Vanessa Shafford, they're bringing back the pep block theme. Maybe not necessarily bringing it back, but ramping it up a little bit more and getting more students involved. And their assignment for tonight was to come dressed in blackout material. And so you'll notice a number of members of the high school football team as well as the girls basketball. Some of the cross-country cheerleaders are here as well. And each volleyball and each football night are going to have a specific theme. So tonight was blackout. This Thursday will be actually USA, red, white, and blue. So they're asking all of you to bring out your stars and your stripes and your red, white, blue and come out to show out this Thursday against Northview.
Yeah, but busy week here for volleyball and also for obviously a football game on Friday night.
I remember, and one thing I do every single morning is I go back not only on my personal Facebook page and look at memories from years past that were posted, but I do that on the Rader Media Sports page as well. And during today, last year, we went in and talked about how RMS was going to be essentially on the road because we were on the road to Clay City, we were on the road to Northview, we were on the road to Western, which was up at Kokomo, which would be this Friday, which that was a 3-hour trek north, and then obviously was a quick turnaround to Bloomington North. This year, all games fall at home. So it's really nice to be able to see that each of them go back and forth. So next week, looking ahead to next week, Tuesday, the Miners travel to the Hatchet House for a matchup against Washington. We are blocked from that broadcast. That was a very hard no. So we encourage all of you to travel down to Washington next Tuesday to watch the Lady Miners before they head on September the 11th to South Knox for a volleyball match. We are permitted at South Knox, so we will be carrying that broadcast for you on September 11th before we head on Friday night, September the 12th, to Golden Arrow Country for the highly anticipated Linton versus Sullivan football game. So lots of minor action between not only volleyball and football, but lots of minor action just in general all over the board. So
good crowd on hand. Still plenty of time for you to get here if you're in town and you decide you want to come watch some great volleyball between the Eagles of Clay City and the Linton-Stockton Lady Miners.
We're going to take a quick time out to hear from the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag. And then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA. There's the buzzer as we get ready here for the opening festivities here. Of course, the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups. Again, the Linton-Stockton Lady Miners hosting the Eels from Clay City tonight. Crowd beginning to rise here.
By sophomore setter Audrey Sullivan. Over the weekend, the Lafayette Senior Catholic at the Lafayette Senior Catholic Invite against Lafayette Senior Catholic.
Recognizing Audrey Sullivan for her 1,000th assist.
And now for tonight's lineups.
I think the national anthem is just about on the way. Gotta find it on the phone, and as soon as they get that, they get going. Brings the crowd alive a little bit here. Do you sing, Ashley?
She doesn't have her headset on, Kevin.
It's kind of interesting, the crowd getting really very loud and talking the moment while they're standing up. our national anthem. Now we'll move on with the player introductions.
And now we want to start with the Eagles. Number 2, Natalie Thompson. Number 3, Rader. Number 8, Anna Warren. Number 10, Allie Backfish. Number 14, William Dewey. Number 16, Emma Vansiger. Number 17, Bailey Maddox. Number 22, Emma Hyatt. Starters for the night for Clay City. Number 1, Marley Ray. Number 4, Kelly Riggs. Number 12, Ellie Stokey. Number 13, Mallory Beckenbrock. Number 15, Allie Evans. Number 18, Carly Smith. For the Linton-Stockton Lady Miners. Non-starters tonight, number 3, Eleanor Stewart. Number 7, Sadie Hall. Number 13, Olivia Clark. Number 14, Chloe King. Number 16, Olivia Williams. Number 20, Elle Joyce. Number 24, Piper Grant. Starting out for your Miners, number 1, Abigail McKee. Number 2, Avery Felton. Number 5, Ellen Work. Number 6, Taylor Work. Number 8, Rader Jinks. Number 9, Audrey Sullivan. Number 15, Kennedy Carmichael.
And with that, we are just about ready for volleyball. Again, it's the Miners and the Lady Eels.
Packed house, Kevin.
It is a very good crowd tonight, and deservingly so for two good volleyball teams tonight. SWIAC. Two teams huddled up on both sides of the net. The Miners respectively on the right. The Lady Eels on our left. Lady Eels in all black, white numerals, white lettering. Miners in their red, white, and blue jerseys with the red numerals.
Since the Lady Eels have chosen to do black jerseys, we are going to change that on our scoreboard to represent that. Miners on our scoreboard will be represented in blue.
Okay, you guys have to help me again. I heard they said number 13. I don't have a 13 on the roster. So when you hear her name announced, if you happen to hear it, and I will try to listen as well to make sure that we get that correct, because she is on the front line right now. Miners will start out serving, and it will be Audrey Sullivan. She gets the dig.
Good dig.
They
by
keep it
Audrey.
alive, and Ella Warwick finishes it.
Let's go to the replay, Kevin. Green County
Wow.
Vision Center.
There were two super plays. First the dig, and then the kill. Wow. It's going to be electric here tonight, folks. You can feel it already. Sullivan to serve. There's the set. Little push, try to get it up and over. No dice. Miners get it up and over, but barely. A one-hand
Little free
lunge.
ball.
Yep, it was working. Abby McKee bringing the thunder on the right-hand side by the pin.
It was a good hit.
We're going to take a look at that on the Green County Vision Center replay.
That is worth a second look as well. Could see many of these girls, and the coach even elaborated on this to me a little bit ago, who are on the verge of taking their game to another level. And he said Abby McKee was one of those. And she showed it right there. Sullivan again to serve. They're going to wipe up some perspiration or something off the floor. You don't want anybody to get hurt. Carly Smith making sure that's all taken care of over there, and it is. Sullivan to serve. Miners with a 2-0 advantage. Ball up in the air. Oh, that's going to be an ace. It was hit by Allie Evans, but no one came in to cover. 3-0 Miners. Sullivan again, deep serve, another ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace for Sullivan. She gets the Miners off to a great start here tonight. For a boisterous hometown crowd, another great serve. They get it up in the air. There's the set. And the hit in the net. Miners with a 5-0 advantage. Sullivan again. Is that going to fall? Nope, it does not fall for an ace. And in fact, it goes in the net. It's as good as an ace for Sullivan again. 6 consecutive serves, 6-0 Miners. Sullivan on the 7th serve with the right hand on the right-hand side. Push up over the net. Sullivan with the dig. The set. There's the
Good
hit.
push by Ella.
Yep, a little push there. There's a down-the-line shot by the Eels, which was just out, just wide. $7-0 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Good play at the net. I wasn't sure if that was Abby McKee or actually number 9. Well, no, that was not Audrey Sullivan. Or that may have been Layla Jennings there. But either way, great play for the Miners. They bolt out to an 8-0 advantage in the first set. This is Rader Media Sports. Need excavation or septic work that you can count on at Halls LLC? They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways, demolition, and full septic installs or repairs, they have the equipment and experience to get the job done right. For residential or commercial jobs, big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. You may also visit Halls LLC on Facebook today. Welcome back. First set, Miners up 8-0 on the Clay City Eels. Audrey Sullivan still serving for the home team. Jennings, McKee, Warwick. What a front line for the Miners. 3 ball up and over. The set and the slam kill by Jennings. Layla Jennings. 9-0 Miners. Another serve by Sullivan. Great push there.
Good tip.
It was number 4, Kelly Riggs, I believe, was the one doing that. Great hit to break that trend. It's 9-1, Clay City trailing. They'll see now that they can get more on the board. Ella Warwick. Oh, you hear the pep club boom when Ella hits the ball. (10-1). Ella with a serve. Ball right at the net. Tipped down by Jennings. Wasn't exactly a throwdown. She just kind of got her hand up there and tipped it. But it still counts. 11-1. Miners off to a thunderous start. Feltner. Avery Feltner. Well, you all know what she's capable of. We're just waiting to see her blossom into the great volleyball player I think she's going to be. There's a looping serve. McKee. Abby. 13-1 Miners. Warwick again to serve. Great serve. The Eels able to deal with it. They get it up and over. And the free ball. Sullivan calls her own number in the middle of the net. Smiling from ear to ear on that one. She got it right in the middle of the donut for a 14-1 advantage for the Miners. Warwick. Ella with a net serve for the ace. A key associates of Linton ace. 15-1 Miners. Ella. Deep. Long. 15-2 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
If you are watching at home, either on Facebook Live or YouTube or the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, let us know from where you're watching.
Marley Ray with his serve. Ties up Ella Warwick, but she's able to get it over. Feltner delivering the goods there. Hit there by Allie Evans. Going to be a point for the Eels.
I'm going to say hello to Pam Vanderkolk, who says, let's go Miners.
15-3 Miners. First set. Ray. Second serve. Another great serve. Ace. Key associates of Linton ace. For the junior, Marley Ray. Trying to get her team going here, and she's doing just that. Strong swing by Jennings.
Great return off the roof.
It was. Set. They're going to go to Abby McKee again. Going to be a free ball. What are they going to do with it? Feltner. Long. 15-5 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And Ray doing yeoman's work here from the service line for the Eels. Back row. Warwick. Great dig.
Oh, my.
And the ball got caught, went right up into his speaker and disappeared. Ellie Stolting was able to play the ball, at which
it was a matter of time before that was going to happen.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We'll play it again. Serve. Again, Sullivan calls her number. They handle it that time. Cross court to Feltner. She taps. The set. Great block by Feltner and Jennings at the net. A Walton Funeral Service block there off the deflection. Who hit that, girls? I was looking down.
I was too. No.
Point Miners. 16-5. There's a serve by Warwick.
That counts as an ace. Key associates of Linton ace for Taylor.
Audrey Warwick got this set rolling at the service line. Now Taylor Warwick trying to see if she can
Audrey
continue.
Sullivan, hun.
What was that? Audrey Sullivan started it. Yeah, and Warwick now. There's another point. 18-5. Taylor back to serve. Set. Off the deflection. Falls out of bounds. Minor point. 19-5. The set. Good strike, even a better dig by Sullivan. McKee gets it up and over, keeps the ball in play. Free ball up and over. Warwick. Sullivan. McKee. No dice, handled. Back over again. This time it's Feltner's turn.
Wow, good spot.
A swing and a kill. 20-5 Miners.
Timeout for Clay City takes us to another break. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We have a question from Jackie White that says, why does Warwick have a red jersey on? And we can answer that. Taylor Warwick is the libero for the varsity matchup, as did Sage Hall for the JV. And the libero kind of can enter as needed, and they are always designated in a different jersey color.
Taylor to serve. The set. Oh my, a big time swing coming by Lillian Dewey, but then
little misstep there.
Hit the ball. Oh, she was set up. She was airborne. Ready to deliver the goods. 21-5. Miners. Off the block. They're going to keep it alive. Carmichael gets it up and over. Great dig there by Sullivan. McKee. It's going to fall. Point Miners. 22-5. Served by Warwick. Oh my!
Right in the coffin corner.
Taylor Warwick watched that ball. She thought it was going out, and it fell right into the coffin corner. 22-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners on top. Just overwhelming the Eels in this first set. Number 17, Bailey Maddox with the serve. Feltner off the deflection. Point Miners, 23-6. Coming in now, Ella Norris. Ella coming in to serve. I believe it's McKee that's headed to the bench. So right now it is Sullivan, Feltner, and Carmichael on the front line. Ooh, just off the net, a net serve. Nice strike by Dewey, but Warwick is able to keep it alive. Now a whistle. They're going to say
Clay City was in the net.
Clay City in the net. That pushes us to set point as Ella Norris steps up to deliver. Call out by Dewey. Back row, Warwick in the net. Substitution. Number 15, Allie Evans, has gone out. What is her number? Is that 11?
16 is serving.
16, Emma Van Sickle.
Throw.
Oh, off the backboard of the basket up above. It's going to be a point for the Eels. 24-8, set point 2. Van Sickle serve. Set. Again, back row. Ella Warwick. Oh, the wrong side of the pin.
Miners take set 1.
It's going to be the first set. 25-8 Miners.
We'll be back in just a moment after this quick timeout to hear from another one of our Miner Pride sponsors. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. You just saw a commercial for CAS Contracting, and they say need quality hardwood mulch, compost, tree removal, or stump grinding. Contact them, CAS Contracting, doing business as Kramer's Tree Service. They've been locally owned for over 30 years and specialize in land clearing and development. If it's an outside job, call 812-847-7211.
Are you looking for high-speed internet? Give Mike Moran a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers T-Mobile high-speed internet, $60 a month with debit auto pay. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He'll treat you right. Mayor Preble encourages all to see the community and what it has to offer. He's committed to building a business-friendly environment so citizens can take advantage of job opportunities in and around the community. And you can stay up to date with all things the City of Linton by visiting their website at www.cityoflinton.in.gov. Since 1954, Bob Walters Linton Motors has been providing quality vehicles to the community, but they offer a full-service department ready to assist you when time is of the essence. So don't drive out of town for quality professional service. You can get it right here at home. Call them at 812-512-9857. So the Miners will start here set number 2. They already win the first one, going away 25-8 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. We'll see what happens here with set 2. It'll be McKee, I believe Jennings, and Ella Warwick on the front line. Carmichael, Sullivan, and Feltner in the back, with the libero getting ready to check in, and that, of course, is Taylor Warwick. Carmichael checking out. Warwick is coming in. Miners in good spirits right now, and who can blame them after the way that first set went? See if that'll continue here in set number 2. Here's our first serve of the second set. Warwick with the dig. McKee. Oh. Little out of sorts here. A couple of Eels collided. Number 12, Ellie Stolting, and number 4, Kelly Riggs, kind of ran into one another. 1-0 Miners. Ella Warwick waiting for the go-ahead. Substitution here. See, Stolting is going out, and the libero, I believe, is number 17, Bailey Maddox, has checked in. Throw down at the net, but it doesn't clear the net. Jennings gave it a thunderous ride, but it went right into the net. Marley Ray back to serve for Clay City. Knotted up at 1-1. Jennings. Boy, she's got a hammer. Boy, great swing there by Dewey, but Warwick is able to save it, keep it in play. Another one by Dewey. Feltner responds with a kill. 2-1. Carmichael back in. Jennings now has gone out. So it's Carmichael, McKee, and Feltner now in the front.
A little miscommunication on Clay City.
Yep. Great swing there and a winner. I think that was Carmichael. 3-1 Miners. Taylor Warwick back to serve. Taylor on the serve. Set. Nice little push shot by number 13 that I do not have a name for. That's unlucky 13 tonight. She's out. Number 12 is in.
If you're listening from Clay City or watching and want to comment who number 13 is, we would appreciate that.
Number 17, Bailey Maddox, going back to serve now for the Eels. It's a 3-2 game. Miners on top on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. What a swing there by Carmichael.
Just took a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Ella Norris back to serve, but boy, that deserves a second look. Dewey with a push over the net. They set up Feltner. She returns the favor with a push going the other way. Dewey tries to lay it in the middle of the donut.
Good
no
dig
dice.
by Taylor.
Set. Push again. That time it was Stolting. Feltner. It's going to fall off the deflection. Point Miners. It's nice to see tonight that Avery Feltner playing well tonight. Here's the serve by Norris. Dewey. The set. Nobody home. She thought someone was behind her. Nobody was back there.
Substitution for Clay City.
Back to serve, Emma Van Sickle, the senior. 5-3 Miners. Warwick from the back row. It hits the net and falls. Boy, sometimes things just go your way. Of course, it helps if you're gifted with that kind of talent. 6-3 Miners. Served by Feltner. Whoa, great hit. Strike by Kelly Riggs, the junior. Went right through two Linton Miners for the score. Dewey now back to serve, Lillian. 6-4 Miners on top. Norris with the dig. Ella Warwick. Boom. 7-4. Kenley Carmichael back to serve. Miners leading second set. 7-4 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Get a free ball up and over the net. Sullivan with a set. Warwick! I was going to say it with me from home. Boom.
It's pretty loud coming through the headset, Kevin.
Sorry.
I mean the Pep Club is.
Yeah.
Even you can feel that through the headsets.
Yeah.
8-4. Miners on top. Carmichael with a serve. Just long. Warwick in. Carmichael out. Miners on top. 8-5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And back to service number 12, Ellie Stolting. High serve. Warwick.
Was that what? 3 in a row now?
Man, I think you're right. Ashlyn. She's on the front line, and they're going to continue to feed her. There's a net serve for an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. for Audrey Sullivan. 10-5 Miners. Starting to break away. Set. Push. Up and over the net. They go to Warwick. Great dig. Great dig there by Dewey to keep it alive there. There's a swing by Jennings, but strike one. She missed it. There's a serve, long. Return the favor, 10-6. Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, and Ella Warwick back to serve. That's an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Now it looked like Allie Evans made a good play on the ball, but nobody was able to pick up after. Warwick to serve again.
Ooh, nice little tip.
Yes. McKee with the kill. Boy, Abby's got about 4 or 5 kills at least so far tonight. Having a good night. 13-6. Set the block. Jennings can't make hay with it. It'll be a point for Clay City. 13-7 Miners. Lillian Dewey coming back in the ball game. Carly Smith has just checked out. At the service line is Marley Ray. Feltner off the net. Sullivan. They say it's a point for the Eels. Ray to serve. Net serve. Sullivan tries to sneak one over on him. No dice there. Nice throw down at the net by number 13. Serve. Nice dig by Taylor Warwick. Ella keeps it alive. Feltner gets it up and over. Kelly Riggs returns the favor. Feltner. Avery Feltner.
Taking a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Only a sophomore. Jennings checking out, trying to see who came back in. Sullivan. Kenley Carmichael. Wow, you sense some other girls stepping forward tonight. Abby McKee, Kenley Carmichael. The Miners can use that depth. 15-9 score. Ball at the net.
Nice.
Throw down at the net. Was she over the net? I thought that was fantastic, but she might have either been in the net or over the net. 15-10, Eels serve. McKee, long. (15-11). Miners by 4 on the Linton Cycle Seals scoreboard, and serving is Bailey Maddox. Feltner, push, Maddox able to dive and keep it alive. McKee one-hands that one, but it's going to be a kill for the Eels. 15-12, this second set. A lot closer, as you might expect, than the first one when the Miners won going away 25-8. Maddox. Carmichael off the deflection, and Bailey Maddox wants that one back. She knew that was going to go out. It was too late. She'd already made the play. The ball was right on top of her. Ella Norris to serve. 16-12 Miners. That is going to fall for a Key Associates of Linton ace. (17-12). Norris to serve again. Go to Dewey. Thunderous kill there.
We're going to take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Lillian Dewey, the senior.
Great.
Yep, did a great job.
Turn over the net.
17-13, and back to serve is Emma Van Sickle. Warwick from the back row. Boom.
Oh,
18-13.
Love the energy.
Feltner's serve. Play at the net. Carmichael.
Nice catch.
Eyeball to eyeball, and Carmichael puts it down. Back to serve for the Miners, Avery Feltner. Oh, they tried to go for a push there, and I think Lillian Dewey just kind of mishit it or just missed the ball completely. She might have been disrupted knowing that Ella Warwick was right across the net from her. There's the serve. 20-13. Great play by Kelly Riggs. Number 4. (20-14). Second set. Miners took the first one, 25-8. Dewey's serve.
Great return by Ella Norris.
Carmichael on the block. Great block by the Eels. Great dig there by Dewey on Warwick. Taylor Warwick keeps that one alive. Oh, some great volleyball here, but boom. Ella Warwick brings it to a conclusion. Jennings comes in. It's Warwick, Jennings, and I believe Sullivan on the front line for the Miners now. Kenley Carmichael to serve. 21-14 Miners in the net. Back to serve now is number 12, Ellie Stolten. Ellie. Sullivan to Jennings. She gets the boom from the crowd as well. 22-15. Sullivan going back to serve. She could close out this second set. Miners. A push try by Warwick goes wide. Point Eels. 22-15. Speaking of 15, Allie Evans, number 15, back in the game. Emma Van Sickle has gone out. There's the serve by Riggs. McKee. They say it was off the deflection. Boy, I did not see a deflection, but Eels thought they had a point there. 23-16. Ella Warwick now can close this out. Oh my, that was long, but not by much. That jump serve, she gets so high. Marley Ray stepping up to serve now. 23-17 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Just clears the net. Great serve. Sullivan tries to sneak one in on him. Little tap play. Ella sets it up for Feltner, and it's going to fall. Avery Feltner gets the kill. Set point. Carmichael in. Jennings out at the front line. It's McKee, Carmichael, and Feltner on the front line. Sullivan. McKee free balled up and over for the Eels. What are they going to do with it? They go to Dewey. It's blocked, but a point for the Eels. Bailey Maddox comes in to serve. Back set. McKee. Abby is on fire tonight. And that's going to be set 2.
We're going to take a quick timeout to hear from another Minor Pride sponsor. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you are buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
The Grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, the family-owned business has something for everyone. Come home to quality with Brock Anderson's Construction. Call 812-798-5583 for all of your construction needs. Linex spray and bed liners and undercoating are now offered in addition to lifts, wheels, tires, emergency lighting, and more at English Off-Road, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle accessories. Visit them on Facebook today, and I'll tell you, I've been in there and seen some of their work. It is incredible to watch them work. Fall is full of opportunity in Greene County real estate. Trust Corey Motter, your local market expert. He'll help you make the right move before the year ends. Close it with Corey and turn over a new leaf in your real estate journey. Linton Cycle Sales is Southern Indiana's most preferred power sports dealer since 1973. Proudly serving our community for over 50 years, Dane and his staff offer sales, services, and parts. Come see us for the best deals in the area. Heritage. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Heritage Lumber and Supply is your source for lumber and quality building products for your next project. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large-scale project, they have everything that you need. Heather?
We want to remind you that this set is sponsored by, and every set this game is sponsored by Tim and Joan Warwick of Linton.
We're getting ready to start our third set. The Miners, 25-8 winners in set number 1, 25-18 in set 2. Great crowd tonight, Heather.
Absolutely phenomenal crowd.
I think a lot of folks from Clay City have made the trip. Third set underway. Sullivan serves. Oh, a great swing. Great kill there by number 13. And it puts back to serve now Kelly Riggs. Ella Warwick from the front line. Off the block. She gets the point. Ties it up at 1-1, and Ella steps back to the service line. Clay City gets the ball up and over. Carly Smith handling that. Nice swing by Jennings in the middle. Ray, wide. Warwick, just long. Ties it up at 2-2 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. I want to invite everybody to stay tuned for the post game. Tank Shack post game. Was that an ace? Sure looked like it.
I thought it was a little long, but they've called it an ace.
Key Associates of Linton ace. Ray with the serve. They call that one out wide. So Clay City off to its best start tonight with a 4-2 advantage in set number 3. Ray again. Little jump serve. McKee in the net. 5-2. Eels on top. Set. Feltner.
Good block by Clay City.
It sure was. A Walton Funeral Service block. Good call. Little dink there, and it pays off. Ray with the serve. Warwick from the back row. Boom. 6-3.
That brings a big smile to both Ashlyn and I's face when we hear you say that.
Taylor Warwick with the serve.
Headsets rattle a little bit.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Great play there. Tap to keep it alive. Abby McKee. Oh, my.
Good hustle by
the
Linton.
Warwicks,
Great.
both of them, Ella and Taylor, keep that one alive. Back row.
Great rally here.
It is great.
Good day.
Taylor Warwick sprawled out on the floor to keep that one alive. That time Taylor Warwick gets it. Abby McKee on the block. It's going to be.
Oh.
I thought that was too many hits. Yeah, 4 hits. Point Miners. Wow. You know, there's so much more than just swinging and the kills, and the Warwick sisters have just shown a lot of that on that point. Diving and sprawling. They get that one up and over. Set. They go to Dewey in the net. Miners can tie it up here with Taylor Warwick at the service line. Taylor with a deep serve. Eels get it up and over. Back row Warwick. Ace. Or kill, I apologize. That was not a serve. Kill.
We want to remind everyone that on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network on YouTube and Facebook, you can watch this broadcast for 24 hours only.
What a block. Kenley Carmichael with the Walton Funeral Service block. Boy, a lot of girls playing really well tonight. Confident. Abby McKee keeps that one alive. Feltner. Sullivan. Feltner again. My. That one's out. Just out by Ellie Stolting. Miners now have taken a 2-point edge, 8-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Taylor Warwick again serving. Boy, I don't know how the Miners kept that one alive, but they did. Sullivan, back set to McKee, long. In the net. 9-7 Miners. Ella Norris coming in to serve now. McKee gets a rest. There's an ace. McKee Associates of Linton ace for Ella Norris. (10-7 Miners). Long. Full swing by Allie Evans, but just a little bit too much on it. 11-7 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Norris. They tried to push it over right at the net. Kelly Riggs couldn't get it done. Boy, just kind of a boisterous crowd tonight. I'm not sure if it's the Pep Club or the whole crowd. In the net. 12-8. Miners. See who will be going back to serve. Looks like it might be Emma Van Sickle. It is. Go to Dewey. Norris is able to deflect that one. Feltner gets it up and over. Got to go back to Dewey again. Nice dive by Ella Norris, but to no avail. Point Eels. 12-9. Emma Van Sickle again. Looping serve. Sullivan to set. Feltner. Up and over. Warwick. Feltner again.
Good
Taylor
dig.
Warwick. Yes. Ella from the back line.
And take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
You know, if they could let you do something other than numbers, you just put exclamation mark on her jersey. They're just thunderous. Long. Point Miners. Their lead is increased now. (14-9). Served by Feltner. Up and over, Norris. Sullivan. Kinley Carmichael in the net. (14-10). Speaking of 14, Lillian Dewey serving. Carmichael. Oh, great dig. Got to play at the net. Warwick gets it over. Barely. It seemed like it just hung there. Jennings checking back in. Warwick, Taylor Warwick going out. Kennelly Carmichael to serve. Jennings, Sullivan, and Ella Warwick on the front line now for the Miners. Go to Ray. Block, double block. But it's going to be a point for the Eels. But it was a Walton Funeral Service block by the Miners. Ellie Stolting looks over at her coach. There's the serve. Now I think that was off a deflection, was it? No, Out, point Eels. 15-12. Stoelting again. Feltner, Sullivan on the set. Ella Warwick. Boom. Norris goes out. Abby McKee is in. It's Abby McKee, Layla Jennings, and Ella Warwick on the front line. Ray, great swing. McKee saves it. Somehow the Miners are able to get it up and over. Sullivan. Ella. 17-12. Miners by 5. Audrey Sullivan going back to serve when we come back after this timeout. It's 17-12 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
Whoa, bummer.
Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
I'll get that soon, Heather. I don't think
okay.
I've got time to do it. That's a long one, and Sullivan is already back to serve. It's 17-12 Miners, third set. Miners on the verge of pushing anyway to try to get a 3-set sweep. We'll see. Free ball. Long. 17-12. Need excavation or septic work you can count on at Halls LLC. They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways, demolition, full septic, installs or repairs, and I'll hold it there. We'll continue that in a moment. To be continued. Ella Warwick. Eels keep it alive. Abby McKee. 18-13. They have the equipment and experience to get the job done right for residential or commercial jobs. Big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. You may also visit Halls LLC on Facebook today. Ella Warwick. Wide. 18-14. Marley Ray to serve again. Feltner. (19-14) Miners on that kill by Avery Feltner. The serve by Jennings. Dewey. I don't know how Ella was able to connect with that one, but she did, but the Miners couldn't do anything after that. Great play by Dewey, 19-15. Miners lead the Lady Eels. Back to serve, number 17, Bailey Maddox. In the net, tough break. 20-15, Miners 5 points away from that 3-set sweep. Norris coming in to serve. Kenley Carmichael, Avery Feltner, and Audrey Sullivan on the front line now for the Miners. Great dink play there by Allie Evans. Oh, did it not count? Yeah, it did for Allie Evans. That's right. Emma Van Sickle. Back to serve. Taylor Warwick. Sullivan. Norris. Free ball. Set. Feltner. Great save by Bailey Maddox. Oh, a nice tip by Ellie Stolting, number 12. (20-17). Close game. Van Sickle to serve again. Deep serve, Norris. Ella Warwick from the back row, and boom. 21-17. There's a serve by Feltner. Norris, great dig, kept that one alive. Dewey from the left-hand side at the pin. Carmichael with a block. A Walton Funeral Service block. Miners still playing. Eleanor. Hey, Kevin. Ella Warwick. And there she gets it on the tip. My gosh, tongue-tied all over the place. 22-17 Miners. 3 from calling this a 3-set sweep. Feltner with the serve. Kelly Riggs with the hit into the net. 23-17. Play at the net. Little jousting match at the net, and that one won by the Eels. Up there to make the play was Lillian Dewey. She's now serving. 23-18. Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Nice tip by Sullivan to keep it alive. Back to Ella. Long. 23-19. The Eels are not going down without a fight. Just when you thought the Miners would pull away, well, now there's a service error. Not a timely one. Of course, they never are. 24-19. So we're serving for the set and the match, and Kenley Carmichael is at the line. Free ball. Free ball the other way. Ray. Nope. There it is. Avery Feltner delivers the final blow. 25-19. So a 3-set victory. 25-8, 25-18, 25-19. The Miners remain unbeaten in the SWIAC. Stay tuned now for the Tech Shack of Linton post-game show. This is Rader Media Sports. There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack. Welcome back to the Tech Shack post-game show, and joining us now on the Tech Shack live mic, Coach Scott Vanderkolk. And Coach, it's interesting how you and I talked a little bit just on the QT here just before the game started about some of the other girls that play so well occasionally for you. Boy, did they come through tonight, and I want to go through everyone one by one to give them their moment. Abby McKee.
Another solid game. You know, when we've talked before about when your opposite has a productive game, it changes the flow of the offense, and it makes their defense work a whole lot harder when they've got to go pin to pin and defend everything coming across. She had a great game tonight, and you know that makes it easy on everybody. It even makes it easier on her. You know, when she's getting kills. You know, when any kid gets kills, they're playing faster and they're more engaged. And when she's, you know, she took 15 swings tonight, and you know, we need that. We need that out of her.
Avery Feltner.
Yeah, solid game too. You know, minimal errors, 9 kills, 2 errors. Definitely what you need out of your outside two. Did a great job in serve receive tonight as well. No errors. And played solid defense. Looks like we've got her down. We only got her for 3 digs. I don't know that that's right, but you know, she had a block assist and just good complete game. Nice job at service line.
Layla Jennings. I see real growth with her out there, Coach.
Yeah, she's done a good job. You know, she didn't have a great offensive night. Had a couple errors. One, you know, I think we're gonna pull up on film tomorrow and have her watch it again if. You know, and just she was aggressive and engaged in the defense. But yeah, good game out of her. Other than that one swing and a miss, that's all right though.
Kenley Carmichael, that's my last one.
I'll tell you, she's come a long way in the middle. She played right side for us. She was a setter as a freshman. She's done a lot of different things for us. You know. We've got some things we like doing with her that I'm not going to talk about, but just to keep it, you know, trade secret. But she does a great job of making sure that she's available. That's hard for middles a lot of times, especially that aren't used to playing middle. That transition from defense, and then you're in the middle of the floor, and there's chaos in transition. It makes it tough to be an option as an offensive weapon. But she's doing a really good job of fighting through that chaos and making sure that she's finding ways to be available for Audrey to set her.
Audrey Sullivan, Ella Warwick, they played well, as they always do. But there was one moment on defense where I saw Taylor Warwick and Ella Warwick both show their athleticism at the same time on the same point, where they were diving, hitting, and I thought to myself, that's the first time where I've really seen, I used to say, family reunion when the Warwicks were playing, and it's the first time I saw that this year.
You want the kids flying around and playing fast on defense, especially when they're back there together. Sometimes there can be some miscommunication stuff, but those things are cleaning up. You know, with Taylor and Audrey, or Taylor and Ella, and then also with Taylor and Avery back there. You got to have a lot of trust in that person playing defense beside you. There's a lot of balls that get hit in that seam in between you, and they're making good adjustments. They're not playing perfect back there together, but we wouldn't expect perfect yet. We want to do that in October.
Audrey honored before the game started for her 1,000th assist, but her serving tonight in that first set was incredible.
Yeah. She went back to serve in that third set, and I said, hey, why don't you just serve all 25 this time? No, great night. 14 serves, no errors, 3 aces. She got them out of system a lot. She did a great job getting in their seams and not letting them pass a great ball, which put them out of system. And, you know, that neutralizes their offense when you don't let them do the things they want because your serving is aggressive and you know, we had pretty good control. We had a few more errors. We're working on a couple different things with our serving and trying to get Ella top spin. You know, just some things that we wanted to work on and try and be a little hyper aggressive with serving.
You know, there were some great blocks tonight too on defense up front.
Yeah, we did a nice job working the net. You know, Audrey blocking is something that we've been working on. Last year we didn't really use her to block. We kind of pulled her off. We're kind of mixing in both options, whether she stays up and blocks. She's getting better at it, more confident, which is great. That's a big change. You go from middle school 2 years ago where she probably never blocked, and then last year we really didn't utilize her a lot in the blocking game because we had Taryn and Becca, two of the better blockers I've ever coached, always up there with her, so it made it easy to just peel her off, let her play court defense, and now we need her to be a presence up there and get touches, slow the ball down for our back row, and she's done a nice job of adjusting to that.
Unbeaten in the SWIAC. You stay unbeaten, 2-0. They dropped to 1-1. Real confidence builder tonight, I think.
Yeah. Saturday we played 4 up at Lafayette. Did a great job the first 3 matches, beating Covington, Indy Lutheran, and Lafayette Catholic. And then we sat for 2.5 hours. Bar Reef sat for 2.5 hours. They woke up ready to play, though. We came out a little bit too slow. Kind of got trounced in the first set, and then we woke up and played really well in that second set. Had the lead for a lot of it, but Bar Reef got us 26-24 in the second set of that championship, and we addressed the fact that we've got a lot of things to fix before October, and we just got to make sure that we've got the right attitude about it, because we don't want to have that feeling again, with that bigger trophy. And I'd rather have that sectional trophy over that Lafayette tournament trophy any day.
So what's next?
Home again Thursday. Northview going to be a big game. They got a lot of weapons. They're deep. They're well coached. A lot of their kids are playing either at Koa or Circle City and just playing year round. And the last several years it's been a battle, and certainly don't expect anything less. Game's a lot of fun in person. You can really feel the speed and the intensity and the energy. We just love to have a great crowd out here Thursday. It's not conference game, it's not a sectional game, but the last several years it's turned into a pretty good rivalry, and it's always a good match to be at. I just saw Heather Reese shared a highlight from I think 2 years ago when they were in town, and it was that point alone, that was the whole match. And, if you want to see a good match, get out here Thursday.
All righty. Thank you very much, Coach. We'll see you Thursday night.
Awesome.
Coach Scott Vanderkook. Heather, I'll toss it back to you.
Well,
that's on the Tech Shack Live Mic interview.
We want to say thank you to, obviously, Ashlyn Tatlock for joining us tonight in the broadcast. We'd also like to say thank you to our Minor Pride sponsors, Walton Funeral Service, Key Associates of Linton, Linton Sporting Goods, Skinner's Towing Service, Bob Walters, Linton Motors, CS Contracting, DBA, Kramer's Tree Service, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, English Off-Road, Line X of Bloomfield, Halls LLC, Linton Cycle Sales, Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield, Alicia Cornelius with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, also to Heritage Lumber and Supply, Crane Credit Union, Team Ortho, The Grill, Brock Anderson Construction, and Jathan Wright of Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We'd also like to say thank you to our volleyball in-game sponsors, Jordan Vaught Insurance for pregame, Linton Cycle Sales for scoreboard sponsor, Tim and Joan Warwick as set sponsor, block sponsor, Walton Funeral Service, Key Associates of Linton for ACE sponsor, Greene County Vision Center for replay sponsor, and the post-game sponsor, Tech Shack of Linton. Also to Violet and Company, Sierra Babcock with Bunkin Valley Roofing, Fish Monuments, Midwest Satellite of Linton, Katie Marie Photography, Mayor Preble with the City of Linton. Also, these volleyball banner sponsors, the individual and business category, City Pest of Linton, Southside Express of Linton, Green Streets, Rodney and Renee Brettaway, Bandanas by Brenna, Wayne and Kathy Elliott, Martha Butler and Hadley, Niall and Kathy Regal, Diane Snobble, Mike and Beth Fusco, and Margaret and Simon. Also to the Media Day photo banners that are rotating in our live stream, Tim and Joan Warwick, Jason and Susan Anderson, Dan and Teresa Carpenter, the freshman cheer group, Courtney Hobbs, Waylon and Stacy Fonderhide, Wes and Haley Franklin, Tyler Shields, and the softball cheer moms. We'd like to remind you that our next broadcast is this Thursday as the Northview Knights come to Linton-Stockton on September the 4th. That is a 6 o'clock JV match tip. We'll be on air at 5:25. And the pep block theme, as you can see here in the graphic, is Americana. So wear your red, white, and blue and be ready to cheer on your Lady Miners. We'd also like to say once again congratulations to Audrey Sullivan for reaching the 1,000th assist on Saturday, August the 30th. This has been a SWIAC championship matchup where Linton sweeps Clay City. We want to thank all of you for tuning in, for your support, for your love, for your prayers, and everything this week. And we will be updating everything at home as soon as we get home, what you can find for Miner Nation for tomorrow. This has been a production of Rader Media Sports.
This has been a production of Rader Media Sports. Until next time.